Xiaosong, give me another one! Who the hell do you think you are? Who said you could set up here? Do you know who my husband and brother are? You'd better get lost. Next time, I won't stop at trashing your stall. This construction site belongs to Song Group. I'm Chairman Song's only daughter. Is that enough pull for you? I'm talking to you! Don't pretend you can't hear me! Get the hell out of here! You're young and already selling food on the street. Aren't you embarrassed? Get your filthy hands off me. Is your name written on this spot? I checked beforehand. Anyone can set up on this open space outside the site. Ow, she's hitting me! This girl just hit me. Forget it, Xiaosong. Don't fight with her. That's Liu Xulan. She's been selling here a long time and she's vicious. You can't beat her. Exactly. Her husband's a subcontractor on our site. She throws her weight around because of him, and her food is overpriced and awful. We'll help you pack up. Just go. I don't set up here again. You'll only bring trouble on yourself. Hey, what are you doing? You hit me and now you think you can run? Your name's Song Jiao, right? I told you to leave, but you wouldn't. Now you're not going anywhere. My finger's broken. If you don't make this right, I won't let you off. What do you want? Pay me 3,000 yuan for my medical bills and we'll call it even. Liu Xulan, that's enough. We all saw what happened. That girl barely touched you. She's young and probably selling food over break to help her family. You demand 3,000 yuan from her without blinking. Aren't you ashamed? Quit making a scene. You're old enough to be her mother, yet you're trying to scam her. Have you no shame? Exactly. Why are you trying to extort that poor girl? I haven't even dealt with you people yet. You haven't eaten at my stall for days. Do you want to lose your jobs? That brat can stop coming whenever she wants, but you still have to work here. Cross me and you know what'll happen. Don't worry, guys. As long as I'm here, no one will take your jobs. You idiots actually believe this little brat? She has no idea who she's messing with. Where do you think you're going? You can't just walk into this site. Are you trying to run away? Fine. Forget the 3,000 yuan. Kneel, bow to me 3 times, and swear you'll never sell food here again. Then I'll let you go. Deal? Move! Zhang! Li! Get out here! Someone's trying to force their way onto the site. Come handle this! What's going on? Why are you causing trouble outside our site? This woman trashed my stall for no reason. It had nothing to do with you. But since you're stepping in, tell me how you're going to handle it. She's crazy! Ms. Liu, what happened? Why are you so angry? Oof! This little brat set up here and stole my business. How is that fair? I only said a few words to her, and she tried to charge onto your site. I stopped her for your sake. If management sees you letting just anyone in, how will you keep your jobs? Get lost! This is Ms. Liu's turf, didn't you know? You tried to barge onto our site? Who do you think you are? It's too late to leave now. Unless she kneels and apologizes to me properly, she's not going anywhere. No one in Jiangcheng who can make me kneel has even been born yet. People know your husband's just a small-time subcontractor. Otherwise, they'd think your family owned this whole site. You're too young to understand. Ms. Liu's husband isn't the only one with connections. Her brother is our project manager. How do you think her husband got hired? If I were you, I'd apologize and leave. Keep making trouble and you'll regret it. Stop, you'll scare this brat to death. You're a student at Jiangcheng University, right? Cross me and I'll report you to your school. You might not even graduate. My diploma is none of your concern. Worry about whether your husband and brother will still have jobs. Song Zhengrong, chairman of Song Group, is my father. And you are? Ha 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 ha! Listen to this brat. She says she's Mr. Song's daughter. If you're his daughter, then I'm his mother. Exactly. Song Group is the biggest public company in the city. You think any nobody can claim a connection to it? Mr. Song's daughter selling 10 yuan braised pork rice? Ha 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 ha. You're really not afraid of becoming a laughingstock. Quick, somebody save me! Ha ha ha! Is this woman insane or is she still dreaming? Ha 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 ha. I don't think she's lying. I've seen her riding in Mr. Song's car and leaving work with him several times. You actually believe this, brat? How much can she make selling braised pork rice all day? Probably not even enough for the real heiress to buy a towel. Mr. Song is your dad? More like your sugar daddy. So that's why you aren't scared. You're his kept woman. He clearly doesn't care much about you if you're still out here sweating over a street stall. He's old enough to be your father, yet you still slept with him. Even for a mistress, this is pathetic. If you're that desperate for money, I can introduce you to a man. There's a cripple on the east side of our village, about Mr. Song's age, but he'll pay a 200,000 yuan bride price. Want me to set you up? Don't judge me by your filthy mind. Liu Xulan, if you want to stay alive, watch your mouth and shut up. You little bitch, you hit me? Ha 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 ha! What's going on here? Sis, didn't I tell you to talk things out and avoid a fight? What are you doing? So you're the one stealing my sister's business? You're young, rude, and have no respect for your elders. Look at the mess you've caused. Finally, you're here! This brat stole my business and hit me. You have to make this right. My sister has sold food here for years without a problem. You've only been here a few days, and the entrance is already a disaster. You really think none of this is your fault? You didn't even ask what happened before deciding I was guilty. I know my sister better than you do. She's blunt, but she doesn't cause trouble for no reason. Manager Liu, Your sister trashed Xiaosong's stall first and scalded her with boiling water. We all saw it. We buy Xiaosong's food because it's clean and affordable. You can't blame her because your sister's business is bad. Why aren't you working? Why are you all standing around? Do you want to lose this month's pay? You were all so talkative a minute ago. Go on, keep talking. I warned you, cross me on this site and you'll pay for it. They're only telling the truth. What gives you the right to threaten their wages? This is internal site business. An outsider like you doesn't get a say. If you care about them, apologize to my sister and stop wasting everyone's time. So this woman does whatever she wants because you're backing her. Good, you're here. Since your sister refuses to listen, how are you going to handle this? Handle what? Ha 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 ha. I haven't even charged you for my losses. You hit me first. Now you owe me more than 3 bows. You owe me money too. Money for what? You refused 3,000 yen, then slapped me. Now it's 30,000. And you've stolen my business for a week. That's 10,000 a day, another 70,000. The total is 100,000 yen. Pay up, or I'm calling the police. Your stall could never make that much. Enough already. Don't you know she's Mr. Song's mistress? She's not short on money. Besides, this is your chance to impress the boss's wife. Help her get rid of this tramp, and a promotion will be yours. Not 1 yuan less than 100,000. Otherwise, you won't leave this place today. You're sure that's your final decision? Yes, pay 100,000 yuan, apologize to my sister, and never set up here again. Otherwise, you're not leaving. Good. When someone asks later, I hope you can repeat every word exactly. Quit pretending. My brother manages this project. Whoever comes here has to show him respect. Manager Liu, maybe we should verify things first. I think I've seen her leave work with Mr. Song. Riding in the same car proves they're father and daughter. Even Manager Liu has never seen Mr. Song's daughter. How could she be real? The Song heiress grew up in luxury. Why would she sell 10 yuan braised pork rice? So you've never even seen the chairman's daughter, yet you're sure I'm not her? I haven't met her, but I can still tell. Admit you're lying before help arrives, or you'll embarrass yourself even more. Hear that? My brother has worked for Song Group for years. If he says you're fake, you're fake. We'll know who's embarrassed in a few minutes. I can make a phone call, can't I? Uncle Lee, I'm having trouble at the site entrance. Come out here and bring 100,000 yen in cash. Uncle Lee is the chief of Dad's secretarial team. He's been helping Dad oversee the resort project here. I didn't want to bother him, but these people clearly weren't going to let me leave. You're really committed to this act, aren't you? Do you even know how much 100,000 yen is? Have you ever seen that much cash? Or do you have Mr. Song so wrapped around your finger that he'll hand it over instantly? Manager Liu, you really have quite a sister. Of course. Without me, my brother never would have attended such a good university or landed this job. I even paid the bride price for his marriage. With my brother here, let's see how you fight me now. You really won't quit until reality hits you. Look, who's that? Why is he here? What's wrong, little brother? Who is that? Why does everyone look like they've seen a ghost? Secretary Lee, why are you here? Does Mr. Song have instructions for us? Miss, here's the 100,000 yen in cash you requested. Thank you, Uncle Lee. I know you're busy, and I appreciate you coming. Anything for you, miss. Miss, why are you calling her that? Xiaosong was telling the truth. This site really does belong to her family. Secretary Lee, there must be some misunderstanding. She claims she's Mr. Song's daughter, but I never heard the heiress was selling food here. Does the heiress need your permission to do a summer community service project? That's not what I meant. I just arrived and hadn't figured out what happened. I was about to defend her. That's not what you said. You ordered me to pay 100,000 yuan, apologized to your sister, and said I couldn't leave if I refused. I was only trying to keep the situation under control. By making the victim pay and kneel? Miss, how did your hand get so badly burned? Secretary Lee, we didn't know she was Ms. Song. Ms. Liu said someone was forcing her way onto the site, so we came to stop her. We didn't know who she was. So that excuse is ignoring the facts? Whether she's the heiress has nothing to do with your right to enable someone who trashed her stall and hurt her. Manager Liu told us to look after his sister. Whenever another vendor showed up and she wanted them gone, we obeyed. That's a lie. I only told you to maintain order. When did I ever tell you to drive people away? You said Ms. Liu was one of us and told us to follow her orders. Secretary Lee, are you sure you have the right person? What happened here? Did you people do this? Secretary Lee, is this bitch your relative? Or are you sleeping with her too and helping her put on this act? Where did that cash come from? Did you steal company money? Aren't you afraid the company will come after you? How about you tell me the truth? Who is this bitch? Before asking questions, watch your mouth. You keep calling her a bitch. Are you talking about yourself? Secretary Lee, even if my sister can't ask, surely I can. Who exactly is this girl? Do I have the right to know? You should worry less about her identity, and more about whether you'll still have a job. Secretary Lee, when Liu Shulan first came here, other vendors sold noodles and buns. She used her brother's position and her husband's status as a subcontractor to make security chase them away. Once they were gone, she raised prices. Her food is expensive and awful, and if anyone complains, her husband gives them the hardest jobs. That's a lie. I never forced you to buy from me. If you don't like it, don't eat it. She's threatening workers with her husband's position right in front of you. How do you explain that? My brother-in-law is only a regular subcontractor. He has no authority over the workers. She's angry and talking nonsense. You can't take that seriously. You don't know what your sister and brother-in-law have done, or whether the workers' pay and assignments are fair. What exactly do you know as project manager? Young lady, even if you know Secretary Lee, the company has rules. You can't fire a project manager over a personal dispute. You're right. The company won't fire you simply because your sister fought with me, but you abused your authority, let relatives monopolize the business and threaten workers, and improperly gave your brother-in-law contracts. Once that's confirmed, this won't be personal. You have no proof. That's why we're investigating instead of convicting you now. If your conscience is clear, why are you so scared? What? Did I hear that right? Manager Liu runs this entire project, and now he might lose his job? Is this girl really Mr. Song's daughter? She probably is. One phone call brought Secretary Lee. Who else but the heiress has that kind of pull? Liu Shilan and Manager Liu are finished. She's always been arrogant and drove away plenty of vendors. This time, she finally picked the wrong person. The 100,000 yuan you demanded is right there. Now let's discuss what you owe me. You trashed my stall and burned my hand. How are you going to make this right? That junk stall isn't worth anything. Don't try to scam me. Your burned hand isn't my fault. You hit me first. You're just a tramp who hooked up with a secretary. What are you so proud of? Manager Liu, you really do have quite a sister. She's still insulting people and refusing to back down. You said you paid for your brother's university and helped him get this great job at Song Group. Now you're also the reason he's about to lose it. I guess that's coming full circle. Ha 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 ha! This girl's hilarious. Finally, someone can put Liu Shulan in her place. Exactly. Her temper drove off every other food vendor outside the site. Her food is overpriced and filthy, and she's cheated us out of plenty. She deserves this. Stop kicking me while I'm down. Without me, you'd all have starved. You think my food is expensive? Then don't buy it. I never begged you. Who cares if it's clean? Did it kill you? Side with this brat now, and my husband will deal with you later. Liu Shulan, no matter how tough you act, you regret this now, don't you? You saw a young street vendor and assumed I was easy to bully and control. I'm your sister. Aren't you powerful at the company? Are you really going to let some brat and a secretary bully me? Liu Shulan, save your breath. Your wonderful brother is about to lose his own job. You still expect him to help you? Don't celebrate too soon, young lady. You know Secretary Lee, and suddenly you think you can do whatever you want. Think before you speak, or I won't let this go. Oh? You really won't give up until it's too late. This isn't about whether you can spare me. It's about whether I'll spare you and your sister. You little brat, I'll rip your mouth apart. You seduce men and actually act proud of it. Have you no shame? Stop right there. She's my daughter. Touch her and see what happens. Who did this to you? Why didn't you call me immediately? It's just a small burn. This isn't settled yet. You call that small? Secretary Lee, get a car and take Zhao Zhao to the hospital now. Uncle Lee, don't call the car yet. I can't leave until everything here is settled. Dad, if I leave now, they'll blame everyone else. All these workers are watching. We need to get the facts straight first. Anyone who saw what happened, step forward. Mr. Song, Liu Shulan trashed Ms. Song's stall first. She demanded 3,000 yuan, then raised it to 100,000. She also spilled the boiling water. We all saw it. When Manager Liu arrived, he didn't ask what happened. He said Ms. Song couldn't leave unless she paid. Mr. Song, it wasn't like that. Ms. Liu told us someone was causing trouble, so we... Let the worker finish. You'll get your turn. Mr. Song, my sister misled me when I arrived. I only wanted to calm things down. You call making the victim pay 100,000 yuan and Neil calming things down? I didn't know she was the heiress. Does her identity change who trashed the stall and hurt someone first? You didn't ask what happened. You immediately protected your sister. That's not a misunderstanding. It's dereliction of duty. Mr. Song, I was foolish. I failed to check the facts and let her mislead me. Sis, what are you waiting for? Apologize to Ms. Song right now. Do you realize what you've done? You ruin everything you touch. Apologize to Ms. Song now. Are you crazy? You hit your own sister over this brat? Without me, you wouldn't have anything you have today. You two can settle your family issues later. That slap wasn't justice for me. It was an attempt to save your job. It doesn't erase her trashing my stall, burning me, demanding 100,000 yuan, and forcing me to kneel. Liu Shulan will answer for what she did, and so will you. No one is walking away from their responsibility today. You still dare question me? Look what you've done. She's the heiress of Song Group. Anyone who insulted Ms. Song, pack your things and get out. Song Group has no place for disloyal trash like you. Manager Liu, you told us to stop Ms. Song. How is this suddenly all our fault? You always said Ms. Liu was one of us and ordered us to obey her. When people complained that her food was dirty, you told us to bury it. How dare you? You're all conspiring to frame me. The investigation hasn't even started, yet you're firing every guard who was here. Is it because they did something wrong, or because you're afraid they'll say more things that incriminate you? Mr. Song, I was just furious. My daughter was hurt and even I didn't rush to fire anyone. Yet you're angrier than her own father. You're a company manager too. Why are you afraid of them? Surely the company can't fire you for no reason. Shut up. That's the chairman of Song Group standing there. She really is his daughter. Why would a wealthy heiress sell braised pork rice? My daughter is doing a summer service project through honest work. What's shameful about that? You drove competitors away through connections and attacked her when you couldn't compete. What right do you have to mock someone who works hard? If your food could compete, you wouldn't have chased every other vendor away. Xiaosong's food is better and cheaper. Of course we buy from her. What do you people know? You're all ungrateful. Sis, just stop talking! Manager Liu certainly mastered changing sides. One second he defended his sister, the next he pushed the blame onto everyone else. No wonder he became a manager so young. But Manager Liu understood the danger. He knew he and his sister had really messed up. Liu Shulan still couldn't grasp it. She only sold boxed meals outside the site, so it made sense that she didn't recognize Dad. She couldn't understand why her own brother was so furious with her because of me. How could a girl selling braised pork rice possibly be the heiress of Song Group? That brat is obviously sleeping with this secretary. What are you afraid of? You're a manager too. If the company trusts you with a project this big, can they really fire you on a whim? Miss, are you satisfied with how I've handled this? I'll make my sister apologize immediately. Please be generous and don't hold this against her. She's just an uneducated countrywoman. If you're still angry, I'll send her away and never let her bother you again. What do you mean she's just an uneducated countrywoman? Her background and education do not excuse assault, extortion, or slander. You're right, Mr. Song. I only meant she was ignorant and didn't know Ms. Song's identity. There it is again. Identity. You still think her mistake wasn't attacking me, but attacking someone with my status. Miss, that's absolutely not what I meant. Then answer me. If another student with no connections had been burned, would you make your sister apologize? If Uncle Lee hadn't come, would you really have forced her to pay 100,000 yuan? Secretary Lee, preserve all surveillance footage, document the stall's losses, secure the evidence, and stop anyone from tampering with it. Seal all subcontracting and purchasing records involving Manager Liu and his brother-in-law. Mr. Song, today was only a misunderstanding. There's no need to investigate the entire project over this. You don't decide what's necessary. A project manager who enables his sister like this probably isn't clean in other matters either. Miss, please explain for me. I'll manage the project properly from now on and never let my family onto the site again. You still don't understand. Recognizing me only means I won't be bullied. Vendors and workers without connections will still suffer at your family's hands. This can't end with an apology to me. You little brat, you... Manager Liu, your sister doesn't seem happy with your solution, forget it. Her apology is more than I can afford.
Shut up! Do you know who she is? Do you still not understand? This is the chairman of Song Group, and she's his daughter. Now even I'm about to lose my job, and you're still arguing.
How is that possible? How could this brat really be the heiress? Miss Song, tell me what I can do to make this right. I'll do anything. Are you saying I'm the one being unreasonable, Manager Liu? If your sister hadn't caused this scene, I never would have known Song Group jobs were family businesses. You became a manager, then made your brother-in-law a subcontractor and let your sister sell food here. Your whole family really knows how to work the system. Ms. Song, we were wrong. I'll accept any punishment. Name it and I'll do it. Get up. Why are you kneeling to her? So what if she's the heiress? You earned your job through an interview and my husband works hard. She can't fire you for no reason. I'm not afraid of her. Let her come after me. Money can't put her above the law. Liu Shilan, money can't put me above the law, but removing a few parasites is easy for me. There's no helping it now, Manager Liu. You heard your sister. If I do nothing, she'll keep thinking I'm easy to bully. Well. What? They want me to cooperate with an investigation? It's all coming out. The inspection team sent people to investigate personally. You did this! It was you! Ha 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 ha! Liu Shulan, how did I end up with a sister like you? It's over. Everything's over. You've abused my connections, driven away vendors, and caused trouble for years. I let it slide before, but this is the heiress. I kept telling you to apologize, but you refused. You've destroyed me and your husband. You mean my husband and you are both in serious trouble now? Miss Song, please forgive me. I was blind and offended you. This is all my fault, not theirs. Please show mercy to my brother and husband. I swear I'll never come back. Ms. Song, I truly understand now. This is all my fault. I'm uneducated and ignorant, so please don't hold it against me. I'll cover all your losses. No, I'll pay 10 times the amount. It's too late. The inspection team is here. I don't decide what happens to your brother and husband. As for you, you trashed my stall and injured me. That's assault and deliberate property damage. You should worry about what happens to you. Ms. Song, my sister caused everything today. My brother-in-law illegally sold construction materials for profit. None of that involved me. Please let me go. How can you say that after everything I've done for you? Without me, could you have gone to college and found a job? Without your brother-in-law, could you have afforded the bride price to marry? Now you want to cut ties? Not a chance. You have the nerve to say that? Without me, your husband wouldn't work here and you couldn't lord over everyone with your food stall. I ended up like this because of you. Mom and Dad were right. You're a curse. Enough. Come to the hospital with me. Look at that burn. Doesn't it hurt? Dad, isn't it fun watching them turn on each other? Enough. Look who's here. That must be Lu Shulan's husband. You stupid woman, I told you to control yourself, but you never listen. You've ruined me. Why did I marry such a troublemaker? Oof! Stop right now! You dare hit her right in front of us? Go with them. Find out exactly what this family has done and investigate every last detail. Yes, Mr. Song. All right, princess. Can we go now? Do you want to lose that hand? Come on. You think you're special just because you were born rich? If you'd grown up in a family like mine, you'd be worse off than me. That's right, I was born lucky.